My controls for a sec. So, let's talk about the Chandelle. So Chandelle maximum performance climb. So we're gonna get to about 100 knots, trim it out, we're at 3,200. We're gonna pick a reference point. We're gonna pick 1 point, 90 degree off your wing, either left or right, depending on which direction we're turning. You wanna pick something far away. So obviously to our left right now, we've got that big lake, but other good reference points would be cities, warehouses. Again, if it's too close, you're not gonna be able to see it because we're gonna be pitch up pretty much the whole time. So you wanna make it nice and far away.
Okay. First
half of this maneuver is gonna be a constant bank, change and pitch. And the second half is gonna be constant pitch, change and bank.
Okay.
Alright, so how we're gonna start this. We are just gonna bank over 30. Once I get established to 30, gonna incrementally add that all the way full power. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my other hand over to the yoke. Now I'm just holding that 30 degrees of bank and I'm slowly pitching up. Wanna be at about 17.5 degrees of pitch as we hit our 90 point on that lake. And then once we get to that 90 point, we're just gonna hold that bank in and then slowly start letting it out as I come onto that 180 point. Should be just above the stall speed here. If I hear that stall horn, I'm just going to let out a little bit of that. Make sure I'm staying coordinated. And then bring it out. Minimal loss in altitude here. So as I'm gaining airspeed, I'm just going to slowly let off some of that back pressure.
Okay.
Left turn is going to be much easier than the right, but going left to right, I can use the same point on this side. But the left turning tendencies are going to be against me now. So you need a lot more right rudder to stay coordinated. Get back up to about 100 here. Make sure the point's still good. I add about 100, so I'm going to bank over. 30 degrees, slowly start pitching up. Get outside of my point, just gradually bringing that up. As I come up to 90, should be approaching that 17.5 degrees of pitch up or so, holding that bank in, and then adding that right rudder as I get low and slow. High angle of attack, low airspeed. Gonna be more and more, and then just holding that off, bringing that right out to the 180. And then again, minimal loss in altitude here.
Nice.
Any questions?
No.
Cool. Alright, your controls.
Alright, my controls.
Alright, let's do one to the left first.
So would you trim it out the entire thing?
No, I don't. I didn't trim it. I trim it for cruise, and then I'm just using my hands.
Okay.
You can trim if you want.
I'm gonna do the lake as well, I guess.
It works.
There's 100. Alright. Let's do it.
Cool. Bank over 30.
30. Full power.
Good.
Pitch up. There's that.
Yep.
Release it.
Nice and smooth letting that bank out.
Stall, 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 stall. Stall, stall.
Come on, give it to me. North. I guess I gained a little bit of airspeed accidentally.
Yeah, so what happened there,
I let it out.
you let that nose down. Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, so that once you start getting slow, that nose is really going to want to drop. So you're going to need to increase the pressure on the yoke to maintain that same pitch attitude.
Okay.
Also on the left, nice and gradual on that pitch up. We want to be at our highest angle of attack about as we hit the 90 degree point.
Yeah.
We were there probably 20, 30 degrees early. So just a little bit slower on that. And then once you pass that 90, get ready for that nose to start getting heavy because we have lost most of our airspeed at that point.
Okay.
All right, give her a go. Back to the left.
See that little water tower over there?
No.
You see it off my wing?
Is it before that brownfield or after it?
After it. It's way in the distance on the lake.
That white, sure.
You don't see it? It's like the only thing sticking up over there.
I can barely see the lake from here.
Alright. I see it.
What about that brown field right there?
It's too close. It's right there.
It's like 20 miles. It's like 10 miles away. Alright, you're good.
Alright, let me start on north. Alright. Alright, bank 30 degrees. Start pitching up. My maximum pitch. Here's the water tower.
You want to hold that nose up, hold that nose up, hold that nose up.
Oops, sorry.
There you go.
This.
Nice.
Stall.
Also on this maneuver, once you take that bank out, you can't add it back in. So that's why it's important to slowly let that out.
Alright, and then I'll drop my nose slowly.
Yep. A little bit slower, a little bit slower.
Oh, slower?
Yeah, we don't minimal loss altitude. You see we're losing altitude right now?
Okay.
Nice and gradual. There you go. Takes a couple seconds. You gotta be patient. Nice. Then as you build that airspeed, you can incrementally start letting that nose down. Yeah, just like that.
Okay. I feel like looking, if my point isn't like a big lake, it's like hard to look out and see it. Cause then I looked out and saw my point.
Yeah, that's why I'm
And
like,
then
you
when I
want
looked
something
back down,
big.
I'd let the bank out, or I'd let the nose down.
Yeah, you want something that you can
okay.
pretty much see in your peripheral. So you see like that bridge going across the lake?
Yeah.
Like that would be more of something
Okay.
I can easily see versus like that. I think
Noted.
I see that water tower that you're talking about, but
Yeah,
it's like
tiny.
it's like a thimble.
Took me a second to find it. And then I looked back down and you were
We're
like,
good at this altitude.
oh, okay. I was gonna drop back down.
Yeah, so let's do under the right now.
Okay. Start on 7, south. Okay. I guess I'll do that bridge this
Yep.
time. Okay, 30-degree bank. Slowly pitch up, full power.
You're perfect tempo right now with speed. Hold that bank in. Keep that bank in. There you go.
There's my point.
No, keep that bank in longer.
Okay.
Super slow here. There you go. That's it right there.
Stall.
That was super smooth right there.
Stall.
Want to get this part right too.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Man, you do got to be patient with that. Holy
Yep.
cow. Alright. I got it.